I'm your host, Sharita.
And I'm your host, byl.ვილᴏᴍᴇ here. And we want to thank you for tuning in and giving all the love. Let's get started with a new episode.
Welcome to another episode.
Welcome to the show. We're back to the business. We missed you guys. It's been a couple of weeks. We haven't seen you. We haven't talked to you. So if you're listening or listening to us live, in the comments, tell us how you're doing. What's been going on since we last left you? Like, what's been the tea? But since you're answering the question, let's see what's going on with Ree. What's up, Ree? What's been up with you, girl?
Not much. Life just been lifing. Life been lifing. That's about all I can put it. Life been lifing.
Yeah. That's crazy. I get it.
Not a whole lot going on at the moment. It's a lot going on, but not enough.
Not enough to be telling y'all right now that's going on like that.
Basically.
Period. I get that.
What's been going on with you?
Girl, I mean, I'm still doing this housing process. If anybody has purchased a home before, you kind of know that purchasing a home is stressful. Like, I was just telling her today, I haven't even purchased no furniture. I haven't even reached out to the lighting company to say, hey, turn my lights on because we're going to be moving in literally in 3 days. Like, I literally move in 3 days. If you're watching this now, by the time you see this, we'll probably be moving in there. And I have nothing. Nothing. Like, nothing.
Oh, my God.
It's crazy. But just keep me uplifted. And whoever you believe in up the highermost, talk to him for me. And then tell him that I need all of his help and all your prayers, their prayers, and them too. I need it all. That's a struggle.
In 3 days.
3 days.
You closing.
And they ain't about one thing. But just know, when you do come over and see it, it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be cute. Because, you know, I'm having my little twist to it as I shake my shoulders. I'm going to put a little twist to it, but I'm excited about it. But other than that, life just been lifing, you know, craziness. If you're looking for a media person, a person to do your marketing, your media, call me. I'm always looking to hire, looking to be hired, if I should say. But anyway, but yeah, that's all that's going on with me. Just a little life or whatever, a little this, a little that.
Congratulations on your house.
Thank you so much. If you're watching right now, if you're listening, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel if you're on YouTube. And if you're on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, all that, hit the like. Follow us, do all those things that you do when you like someone's show or post or podcast. Do all those. And if you're listening to us on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all those things, you can definitely subscribe to our podcast channel and you can review us by leaving a little comment, telling us what you think about the show. Please all those things. We need that. We need to know. We need to interact. Conversationalists. That's what we call our fans. If you're a fan of the show, or if you're listening to us or watch our show, we call you conversationalists, and we need you to be a part of the show and help us act. Right. So, with that being said, hit that button, like us, subscribe, and all those great things. So, let's get into the show. You ready to get into the show?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. So, before we get into the craziness, you know, I always got something juicy to talk about when it comes to hot topics. But we want to talk about our guest, conversationalist. We have a guest on the show today. Yay. Yes. You've seen him before. If you've not seen him in your personal life, you've seen him on our podcast before. His name is L.A. Culton. He's a producer, a writer, a commentator, a sign language specialist. He's done a lot of things in the community when it comes to the DFW and Metroplex. But if you don't know about DFW, you might know about Louisiana because he's been there too. Graduated of a HBCU at Grambling. LA is producing a stage play that's going to be here in our Metroplex called a 50-cent jury line. So we'll be doing an interview with him and his cast later in the show. So be looking out for the interview for him and his cast. It'll be exciting. I'm excited about it. Just the fact that, you know, he's doing some big things and kind of showing us some things, showing us the ropes. So I'm excited for him to do that and tell us about his stage play that they have coming into the DFW Metroplex this Saturday. So if you're in the Dallas Metroplex and looking for something to do for the weekend and love stage plays, love a little musical, love a little inspiration when you're going out, I would definitely say check out the 50-cent jury line. So we'll talk about that later in the show. Okay. So, with that being said, let's talk about some hot topics, girl. I got a little hot topic for you, a little something to talk about and to hold on to, something juicy. So, you know me, I'm going to start like a beehive always should, and I'm going to start with Miss Beyonce. Now, we're not talking about the Cowboy Carter album because, you know, the Cowboy Carter album is good. It was cute. Yeah, I listened to it. I finally listened to it. I love her River Dance. I love a couple of her songs on her album, which is really cute. It gives a little R&B with country swag. It hits. It has a good, it's some hits on there. But that's not what we came here to talk about. We talking. You ain't listened to it yet.
I will.
You will. So this has been like 4 weeks. She still haven't. And conversationalist.
No, it just
get her.
It's not exciting me to listen to, but you know I'm gonna go listen to it. I'm pretty sure she got a couple jams.
There's a few jams on there. She's giving us like
it. Real cute on the ground.
Yeah,
I don't hate. You know, I just tell the truth.
You just tell the truth. She hating y'all. That's what you call a truthful hater.
Really?
Truthful hater. But we're gonna go with Beyonce first because Beyonce's been showing her roots lately. And not her African roots, but her roots in her scalp. Very long, very long. If you've been under a rock, Beyonce came out with a hairline of hairline products from shampoos, conditioners, like oils, and all these different things. Well, it's called Sacred Hairline. She came up with the Sacred Hairline. Now, she's been doing some good things by giving out $10,000 scholarships to different beauty supply schools and hair salons and all these great things. But now she's out here showing off her real hair. Yeah, I mean, how can you have a hairline and not show off your real hair, right?
Exactly.
You want people to see what you're promoting and how you got these length of hair. It made people like her say they want to try it.
First of all,
tell me.
I never said anything bad about her hair products.
She definitely never
but
said anything about her hair
people
products.
saying about how can she come out with hair products? She always wearing weaves, this, that, and the other.
That is true.
So she did get a lot of hate. So I'm glad she did come out and with this and
did.
show
She said, "Let me show you this
excuse
cat."
me.
Let me show you how long this hair is.
But I ain't gonna lie, yes, it made me oh, I might need to try it.
You want to try this Sacred hair salon hair product?
But really, what I want to try because she's got the. I don't like the flat iron my hair a lot. I like to, but I don't because it gives you that.
Yes.
It messes up your hair, damages your hair.
And your texture.
And so her hair looks so healthy and so good. So I'm I might want to try this, see what product she's using when she was flat iron.
Cause y'all are from the Louisiana boots, honey. Y'all got them Louisiana roots.
Mama Tina know what she was doing.
Mama Tina know what she was doing when Mama Tina said her this thing.
If anything, I definitely want to try the product she got.
Look at this. We didn't transform. Beyonce used
No.
transform a truthful hair. She's definitely gave us some truthful information.
I'm talking about her hair products. I am not part of the Beehive. I didn't submit my application. You will not get that from me.
But I'm definitely going to give her application for us Beehive members so she can fill it out. She definitely wants to fill it out. She's just in denial. Matter of fact, I know the first 3 lines. I got the name, last name, and the address. I'll let her fill out the rest of the application. Let her
I'm gonna try that.
You're gonna try it, huh? See there? That's what I'm talking about. Give her a round of applause, conversationalist, because that hair looks the bomb. Diggity come. It looks good, really good. Full and thick. It must be a secret. It got to be a secret, and she's gonna let us know.
It's sacred.
It's definitely a sacred secret.
I need to
and I'm trying to figure it out.
Thinking this back up.
Thinking these roots. I need these roots thinking. Yeah. Oh, thank you, B, for that video. We appreciate it.
Yeah, I did. I know.
We definitely appreciated it. Okay.
And you shut the haters up.
And I shut the haters up. She shut the haters down. So let's talk about this good old Ashanti. Have y'all heard? Have y'all seen her with her belly? She did a concert the other day, and she finally announced that she's having a baby.
What they say was the worst, best kept secret.
Worst, best kept secret. Because I'm like, girl, we was tired of seeing you wearing them jersey dresses anyway.
When you sit up belly poking out.
Yeah, I'm like, your dresses, your belly's
how you go from a flat to this? We knew you was
pregnant. Just go ahead and let it out. But I understand. She had some jobs. She had some insurance issues. She didn't want to put it out there too fast. And then,
well, not only that, too, is a woman likes the first 3 months of her pregnancy, they like to keep it.
She's literally number 7. She's like good 6
to your 3rd trimester.
Yeah, she's in her 3rd trimester. Baby, the baby is due next week. Girl, we knew. We saw it, girl.
You went from bodysuits to jersey dresses.
Jersey dresses. We knew something was up. We said, girl, it's a whole human under there. But congratulations to her and Nelly. As you've heard under the tree, allegedly, they are also engaged. So Congratulations to them on their engagement and their pregnancy. I mean, it took him 20 years to put a ring on it, but finally he put a ring
It
and a
didn't
baby
take him 20. He didn't have her for so many years.
He definitely only had her for so many years. I mean, he did have
gone.
2 other kids and everything between their relationship. Yeah. But anyway, congratulations to Ashanti and Nelly for the new baby bump. Now, y'all, I'm not going to be a hater myself, but I got to talk about this. Have y'all heard of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Well, maybe you haven't, maybe you have. Well, let me give you a little breakdown. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame has been around for decades, and of course, people that look like us have not been inducted into this Hall of Fame as we have known to be inducted in the Hall of Fame. And what's so crazy is people have really fought for us to have our music into the Hall of Fame. So recently, in the past 20 years, we've been fighting for the hip hop to be a part of the Hall of Fame. Well, of course, they came back and said, of course we want to have hip hop in part of the Hall of Fame. Well, while they put hip hop in a part of the Hall of Fame, they took out R&B and any other genre that was part of the Hall of Fame. Like, is no one in the R&B lane in the Hall of Fame, like, at all. Like, none, like, at all. Nobody from the 90s R&B, like, New Edition, I mean, nobody. So, but I do want to make some mentions of those that have made it into the Hall of Fame. We have people like Dionne Warwick. She made it into the Hall of Fame. But let me tell you what's so crazy about the Hall of Fame that I think is crazy. People like Mariah Carey has never been in the Hall of Fame. She's like one of the highest. But they let people in like Mary J. Blige. She's in there. She got in there this year. Mary J. Blige is in there. Cher got in there this year. Kool in the Gang. If you ever heard of Kool in the Gang. Ozzy Osbourne got in there this year. The tribe we call Quest got in. So it's very, very limited. But for Dionne Warwick just to get in and be Dionne Warwick was Dionne Warwick's still alive. She's got a documentary's coming out, and Tiana Taylor is going to be playing her in a documentary.
I can see that.
So yeah, Dionne Warwick's still here. She's still living on this side of earth. She's definitely in her late 80s, but she's in there. She's living in this place. She hasn't, but she's definitely
all my life.
And she's just getting it. She's just getting into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. But we have people that's like Beyonce, Destiny's Child, that's not in there. You have people like Sade that's not in there.
Didn't Jay-Z get in?
Jay-Z did get in there last year. He got in there last year for the first time. And that's because they fought for hip hop to be in the, and he was the first hip hop artist to be in there. So it's good. And he allowed some other hip hop artists to go in there. But that's how you got Tribe, the Tribe of Quest. He's getting in there because of that. And we have Kool in the Gang.
I wonder if he got a hand in
get people in there. I'm sure. He has a hand to get people into the
steak and something.
That part. That's the tea. But it's very shocking to me to have so many artists that we know that are not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. But we do know people like Tina Turner. She's in there. Whitney Houston's in there. Some big name artists are in there. But there's some people that you would think that would be in there Rock and Roll Hall of Fame that is not on that list. So I think that's very shocking to say the least. But anyway, conversationalist, that's my hot topics. You know why I ended my hot topics so early? Because we have a guest that's coming on the show today, and I want to make sure we have enough time for our guests to talk and tell us about their things that they have going on. Because you know me, I'll talk us through the entire show. We laugh about that all the time because I do it very well. So anyway, without further ado, we're going to have our conversationalist be introduced to our conversationalist guest, which is LA. ဋᴄᴏᴍᴇᴏ is who we're going to be talking about today in their stage play. Their stage play will be here this weekend, and then they're doing a tour all year. So they'll be doing a tour for the rest of the year. So they'll be going to like Louisiana, to Missouri, Oklahoma. So, but they're starting here in Dallas. So 50 Cent Jury Line. First, we're going to start with LA. He's going to be the actual writer, director, and producer that we're going to talk to first. And then we can introduce our cast. So LA, tell them about yourself.
Guys, this is LA with Mew Productions. We're super excited to be bringing the 50 Cent Jury Line to Dallas, Texas on April the 27th at Praiseworks Family Church. And then on June the 8th, at the Jerome Westheimer Performing Arts Center in Ardmore, Oklahoma, followed by Westport Plaza Playhouse on July the 20th in St. Louis, Missouri.
Of the 10 cast members that you have, we have 4 of them here with us. So let's go ahead and let the cast members introduce themselves.
All right, let's go.
Rosie Calhoun here from Winsboro, Louisiana. I am in the stage play called the 50 Cent Jury Line. My character is Gertie Mays, and everybody calls me Mother Mays. You can come and get your ticket at MEWProductions.org. Come out and see us.
I am Felicia Jefferson, and I play Thea in the 50 Cent Jury Line play. I'm from Arlington, Texas. You can follow me at Just Chill B on Instagram.
Hey, Lyric Hunter here from Dallas, Texas. I am letting you all know that I will be playing the character of Niece in the upcoming stage play, The 50 Cent Jewelry Line, produced by µ_Productions. Please check it out. You can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok under Lyric Hunter. That's LYRIKHUNTER. Hope to see y'all soon.
And tell us where we can see y'all show again one more time.
This stage play is amazing. It's hilarious. It's inspirational. We're gonna have a fun time on that stage. We hope that y'all come out and catch the play because, man, I can't even tell you how good this production is. I'm so excited, very, very happy to be working with the cast members on this project, and we are hoping that all of you all will come out, check us out. Our upcoming show is in Dallas, Texas on April 27th. We have a VIP pre-show experience, the µ_Production experience that you can opt into it when you purchase your tickets. If you come out to that pre-show, you know, we got you. We gonna take real good care of you. We're gonna give you a good set of entertainment before the stage play starts. And then you're gonna get like VIP good seats, front row to check us out. So yeah, come on out and watch me act up on this stage as I play the character of Niece. Hope to see y'all soon. Peace.
So let's give it up for the cast.
Hey.
Yay.
Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Can't wait to see the play.
I
Excited.
can't wait to see it.
And congratulations on the tour.
Yes, that's amazing.
Big. Yes.
Amazing. So we look forward to seeing you guys on tour. We look forward to seeing the stage play this Saturday. Conversations is, if you didn't catch it, it's the jury line, the 50 Cent Jury Line, this Saturday, April the 27th. You can find it here in Dallas. Get your tickets at MEWProductions.com. .org. So it's MEWProductions.org.
Yeah.
You can find your tickets there and get to that show.
Go support.
Support that.
Yes.
Thank you, LA, and thank you to the cast
Thank
for
you
coming
all
on the
for
show.
being a part of the show.
I appreciate you.
Can't wait to see the play.
So, Reed, you told me you have a question from the conversation list. What you have for us and what they talking about?
When are you gonna do your movies and TV topics?
It'll be after this.
Okay.
You want to do it after? You want to do it
Do
now?
it after. Okay, so I was in the car listening to the radio, and you know they always do questions. So I heard this one topic, and I was like, "Ooh, I have to take this one to Al."
Okay.
So here's the thing. So it's a guy and a girl. They're engaged.
Okay.
They've been dating for a while. He didn't, he knew since he's been with her, she's always been sort of a tomboyish.
Okay.
Always into the sneakers over heels, jerseys over dresses, things like that. When homeboys come over or when they go out, she's more like get along better with the guys.
Okay.
Always having a good time with the boys and stuff like that. Now it's coming close to their wedding. They're starting to plan and everything. And she comes and she says instead of a wedding dress, she wants to wear tux.
Okay.
And she got like the Amber Rose haircut, bald fade.
Okay.
And said she always have a good lineup.
So she went all out for this.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's trying to figure out, is he missing a sign? Like, is she truly, like, is he gonna have a problem down the line, meaning that is she a lesbian?
Okay.
Or is it really just a tomboy thing going too far? Meaning because like a wedding dress, a tux over your wedding dress.
Okay.
And
she's just doing a little most.
Dude thing, everything is dude.
Yes. Well,
So
two
he's
things can be
concerned.
true.
He's really concerned.
I think two things can be true at the same time. But like, and I say this, two things can be true. He knows exactly who she was when he married her or got engaged with her. She was a tomboy from the jump. She just probably been this type of character all his life. She's probably been breaking the mold and breaking the boundaries since they met. And I'm meaning like what caught his eye was her probably being the tomboy that she is.
They probably got along.
They got along because they clicked. Now, do I think she's a lesbian? Probably not. But do I think she's going to push the boundaries with him because he's allowed those boundaries to be pushed since they started dating? Yes. And she's going to continue to push those boundaries. So she wants how comfortable he is with her wearing a tux and how comfortable he is with her wearing tennis shoes instead of heels and stuff like that. She wants to see how comfortable his community that he surrounds himself with is comfortable with her. And she's probably going to push that boundary to see how comfortable his people are because she wants to see who are uncomfortable with her and who's not going to be for her in the way that she is for her. You know what I mean? So she's going to push those boundaries. Do I think it's something that's going to last forever? No. But do I think this is going to be her moment? Yes. Do I think she's going to be a lesbian? No. Do I think she's being extra? Hell yes. And do I think she wants attention from the people that surrounding him? Most definitely. And do I also think does she want his parents to be like, oh my God, I can't believe she's in these tennis shoes and this tux? Yes, she wants all of that attention. But do I think she's a lesbian? No. Do I think she does it on a regular basis? Probably not. And do I think she probably wear more masculine clothing? Probably yes, because that's who she is. But I think she's just doing this for attention. What do you think? What are you thinking from it? I don't think it's giving lesbian.
Only because, okay, I could see one way, like what you're saying, but then my heart would be thinking like, why a tux and not like a lady's pantsuit? It's like she pushing it, but she pushing it a lot.
Yeah,
it could be too, maybe her family ain't for it, so she's could be hiding, or more maybe it's something she might be struggling with. So I really think since he has this deep of concern, I really think that's a conversation that to be had because you never know what may come of. She might be curious. She might,
But I think curiosity even normally be sexual. They won't
but see, we don't know all the details.
That's true.
We just know that basic part of it. Like is it more into the relationship that's going on too? But I ain't gonna lie, I would be concerned. Like, yeah, you was like this when I first met you.
I mean, if you want to do double standard, that's true.
Worse.
Because if you saw a man that started dressing more feminine than your wedding, like, babe, I want to put a wedding dress on instead of putting on my tux.
Because
you probably would have lost your shit. Like, just being honest, like, you're not gonna marry that person. So,
I think it's just a conversation that needs to be had to cure you because if he's the one with the concern. So if you really concerned, you just gonna have that talk with her.
You definitely have to talk.
She be like,
and you should already be talking to your marriage counselor anyway because it's concerning from the jump. So,
because I ain't gonna lie, like it's hard to not stereotype people, but because I swear. I don't sound nice, but like this man that I worked with for the longest, like I really didn't know him, but he, one day we were in the meeting and he had his fingernails painted pink, and I was like, oh, okay.
Come on, for the pink.
And he always, he acted a little feminine all this time. So when I kid you not, we was having a conversation. This is the first time I've ever talked to him, and he said. We were talking about going get our nails done, a nail conversation. He said, well, yeah, well, me and my wife go.
Yeah.
I was like...
That's not even our coworker.
This one I'm going to stop being. I can't do...
Remember the coworker we used to have? And he was like that, a very feminine guy, black glasses. He was, not us, he was definitely this. But he wore glasses and he was very much feminine. We all thought he was very much on our team, but he definitely had a wife and kids at home. Very much so like that. But it's very much so like that in real life. Like people be like what you expect them to be.
So you could be right on your end. Like,
Yeah, and you could be right on your end,
Yeah.
I love these.
He just needs to make sure
conversations. What do you think?
Yeah,
do you think he should have a conversation with his wife and talk to them before his fiance before he become his wife? Or take it to counseling and figure it out? Or do you think they should just get married and figure it out later?
No, don't marry and figure it out. Don't go into marriage with that big question
Baby,
above your head.
That's a big one because can you imagine?
Sit down and talk, figure it out, and move on.
Oh my goodness.
She give you the answer, her truth answer
And move
and
on.
move on. Go and
Take
marry
it for
her,
what
and
it
she's
is.
going to be in her tux, and you be in yours too. Just make hers be white.
I love us. I love us. So speaking of things that seem like a reality show, let's talk about movies and TV shows that we haven't talked about. Conversationalists, if you have any movies or TV shows that you haven't heard or want us to hear about or watch or something like that, just comment below and let us know what you want us to see, what you want to watch. But I have a few things that I think you should watch on your streaming channel. So let's start with TV shows. Girl, what have you watched lately? Have you watched any shows lately?
No, not to. Although Saturday was a good rain day, and I was sitting here watching. I was watching like old movies I hadn't seen in a long time. But I had saw the movie Split again. I haven't seen it in some year, like when it came out. So I watched it, and then because it got that other part to it called Glass.
Yes.
I never watched that.
Yes,
so
because that's where Samuel Jackson is in right now.
Yes. So I watched Split, and then I watched The Glass just to see.
Did you like it? Did you like both of them back to back? I'm about to watch them. I haven't watched Split or Glass. I started watching Glass the other day, but it didn't really catch me because I guess I didn't watch Split.
You had to kind of pay attention, especially to Samuel Jackson's character.
Because he does magic or something. He's doing something, right? It's not. Is he doing something? Don't say it.
I ain't gonna say it's magic, but at first this all he ain't gonna do in the movie because he don't do nothing. But then it comes out and you see exactly he's smart. Apparently. So you'll see what he doesn't have everybody's superhero thing, what they're trying to say. He doesn't have a superhero thing.
Okay. You don't have no.
But you will see what his problem is.
Yeah. Okay. So some shows I think you should watch it. You should watch the Upshaws. Upshaws it's fun if you want to watch TV.
This doggone one is
killing me. Conversationalists, have y'all seen Good Times? What do y'all think of the cartoon Good Times? Have you seen it? It's on Netflix. Good Times. I watched the episode and I just wasn't a fan of it. It was giving too much stereotypish, too blackish, too ghettoish, too hoodish. It's a cartoon, a new version of Good Times. It's a cartoon version of it. And you have some good characters on there. Like you have the voice of Tisha Campbell on there. You have the voice of Nicole Brown. She's on there. You have the voice of Cree Summers from The Girl from a Different World. She's on there. You have a lot of great voices. You have J.B. Smooth. He's one of the voices on there.
So it's supposed to be like Good Times, a TV show?
It's a Good Times TV show. They made a cartoon version of the TV show. Now, does it have funny parts? Yes. But is it too stereotypically black? Like for me, it's pushing the boundaries a little too far. It's a little too far for me. I'm like, wait a minute. Now, it was funny until you said nigga. It's almost like that. I don't even feel uncomfortable. So, I want you to watch it. And I want you to tell me what you thought. Because my thoughts were a little bit overboard where I was almost about to call Netflix and do a boycott. I was like, wait a minute. y'all going too far. It made me feel the type of way. It almost made me feel like I was a part of the MAGA and they kicked me out. It was some white executives definitely made the show. Definitely no black people.
I hate that.
But it's all black people cast, so it's cast by all.
And they sat there and co-signed
when
they saw the scripts. What else you got? I probably won't watch it.
Get an episode in and see what you think, so you can tell these people. That's a mess. We're gonna talk about movies a little bit. So I went to a movie premiere last week. And it was a movie premiere to see a show called Kimby. It's based off a true story. It's based off a girl following a guy. You know how that goes. It's a black story. Yes. It is a black story about the girl following a guy, and he ended up being a drug dealer, and she ended up being the one going to jail for all of his trouble. And her family begs her not to do these crazy things that she does. It is so freaking good. It had you on the edge of your seat from the beginning.
So it's a movie, not a show?
Movie.
Okay.
Actual movie. So it came out last week, but you can find it on all your streaming services.
I was thinking it was a BET Plus thing.
It's definitely on BET Plus. You can find it on BET Plus. You can find it on Tubi, I'm sure. All those things, but it's so good. So good. The next It did. The next movie you should watch is The Underdog. The Underdog. If you haven't seen it's with Snoop. It's on Prime Video. It's cute. It's not for kids. So if you think you're gonna have you and your family here watching it, definitely be aware. If you ain't cursing in front of your kids, you definitely don't want Snoop Dogg to do it. Don't let Snoop Dogg teach your kids the curse words. Let you be the teacher. And so don't do that in front of your kids. But if you're at home with your friends and your fellow colleagues or your spouse, it's definitely worth watching. You're going to laugh from the beginning to the end because it's definitely silly. It's definitely Snoop Dogg worthy for sure. And my last and final movie that I think you should watch is Outlaw Posse. Outlaw Posse is on Prime Video too. It has Whoopi Goldberg in it. Find it on Prime Video.
What's it about?
It's a country western. If you like, if you like a little country western, fight, all black cast, suspenseful. Yeah, you're gonna love it. Adventure. You're gonna love this particular movie. It's very much so interesting, and you will like it. And you know, when you have some good actors and good actresses in the movie, it always makes the movie I'll just come all the way together. It makes it come together. So anyway, that's my movies and TV shows, y'all. So Riri, before I get into I got something to say, I got a question for you. What was the last movie that you seen lately? Tell me a movie you seen, because you just told me about the last. Well, that was a movie. You did tell me about Glass, a little Netflix series. You ain't went to the movies lately and saw nothing? Me neither. Me neither.
No,
I haven't. I've been at the house watching TV shows at the house. Conversations. Have you been watching TV shows at the house? I don't watch all my shows on
And
TV
I've
either.
been at the movies.
Me either. That's how I feel too. I just want to ask her to get her input, y'all, just because I ain't seen enough movies in like a couple of months.
I finally saw. I did watch One Love. It's on,
Bob Marley, One Love.
It's on Prime.
Yeah, it's out
or
now.
something.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's kind of. I fell asleep on it.
I was gonna say, I'm definitely glad I didn't go to the movies.
I was a dummy that went to the movies and saw it twice, y'all, and I fell asleep both times. On 2 different dates.
You know,
I hope my dates are not watching.
It was good, but it wasn't what I thought.
Me
it was.
Either. I thought it was gonna be.
I thought it was about the concert and stuff. The concert was like 2 minutes.
Yeah, and then also it's like you heard him singing, but you didn't see him.
Yeah,
singing.
you didn't get enough of that.
And then it was the entertainment of the movie was like you saw him get shot, and I was like, but every time you saw him, he had another kid at it, and I'm like, where are these kids coming from?
Who was the mama?
I'm like, where's the mama? Because why is one lady with you? Why is she staying?
Yeah,
and you keep
then she talking about
home.
kids. Is she the mama of all them kids?
Like, baby, it's no way.
I was a little confused.
I was so confused, and I was like, girl, let me go to sleep and figure it out when I wake up.
And he in London overseas somewhere. He ain't even in Jamaica.
The baby had the kids.
He wasn't even here in America.
And he kept having kids.
I don't think he ever made it to America.
I don't think he got here. Because
he went from overseas to back in Jamaica to do the little because he got sick.
He definitely got sick.
He went back.
He definitely was
He
gone.
ain't never even come to America.
We didn't even get the chance to see him.
So I was. Yeah.
I was over it. So anyway, I got something to say is, in our Convos with Rhea and Al segment, and I love that she gives me an opportunity to give you some political news, what we call Black Otics. So anyway, I got something to say about Mr. Donald J. Trump. If you don't know who he is, he was your president almost 4 years ago now, and he did a lot of illegal things. He was the first one to be indicted on like 91 charges. He's also the first one to currently be in court and currently fighting for his life, as R. Kelly said, I'm fighting for my life here. Well, Donald Trump is currently in court because he paid some hush money to some prostitutes, and then he lied about it in court, and now they have him on court charges because he lied about the hush money that he gave to these prostitutes. Well, they got some court jury that he asked to have a jury trial. The jury, and the thing about it is, what's so good about all of this is that he's so poor right now. He don't have the opportunity to do the things he would do that's so corrupt, unless he has other people doing it in his favor. But what let me tell you so crazy. So the court case has only been going on for like a week. The first week, somebody burnt themselves up. Like they literally went outside the court building and lit themselves on fire. Like, and he's still alive, and he burnt to a crisp. Like all you heard was like he was literally gone. It was crazy. So he burnt himself up in person. You have the audacity to talk about the judge that you're going to stand in front of every day when you go outside the courtroom, and you have the audacity to fall asleep during court. He's been falling asleep for the past 2 days, back to back. That it's
What did
been
he
so
say about
bad
the
that they
judge?
announced it. Huh?
What did he say about the judge?
Well, he's been talking about the judge. Every time he gets out of court, you know, they have to ask him questions in the briefing. He's talking about how the judge is a lame. And he's just basically doing everything the judge's opposite. And they didn't already told him, like, do not do any defamation to the case. Don't talk about anybody. Don't make somebody feel bad. They even trying to alleviate him knowing who the jury members are because they don't want people to be threatened. Because the jury members are already being threatened by the MAGA party and the people that he has involved. So it's became a whole nother mess. But speaking of Trump, did you hear about Steven? If you don't know who Steven is from ESPN, he's always the one that has something to say about sports and all that stuff. Well, he was asked questions about Donald Trump, and guess who was defending him? Mr. Steven. He was defending him so much that other artists and Roland Martin and other people in the political world had to call him out on his BS and tell him, hey, you can't defend racists. Even so much so that John Legend came out and said, no, he's truly a racist. And why would you be defending him? So it's celebrities calling him out on his BS and telling him that, hey, y'all can't be voting on a racist that's not for us and that's been against us the entire time.
Right.
It's crazy. So I definitely think you should be in looking out and listening to this trial that he has going on right now, because that's going to be one of the trials that can actually send him to jail and to prison. And if he don't pay these fees that he has, he's going to be going to jail a little bit faster than he expecting to go. So I think that is crazy. And for all of my people out here that listen to The Breakfast Club, I know you're out here. Well, it's a segment that they used to have with Teslin Figaro. She's actually one of their political activists that's on the show. She's not on the show anymore. If you listen to politics like I do, you will love that segment. She has a political segment on the show, and they kind of kicked her off the show for Just Hilarious. And I wouldn't say it's just for Just Hilarious. I'm sure it was other contractual issues, but I just hate that they remove a political segment off the show when they need a political segment, because they just had Candace Owens on the show, and that was horrible. It was all bad. Like,
they didn't know what to ask her.
They didn't know what to ask her. They didn't know how to defend themselves against her. And she's talking about everything against people of color, and they didn't know how to defend it because you had no one on political, like anybody that's in the political journalism to talk about her. You have a comedian.
Charlamagne think he know.
And Charlamagne think he's a political activist, and he's not. He's literally just a radio commentator. Then you have Just Hilarious, which is a comedian, and then you have a regular radio host, which is DJ Envy. They just weren't equipped enough to go against Candace Owens, and she kind of gave them the business on the show, but also got her fired. So, you know, keeping on the rock, she got fired for trying to speak her piece on a black commentating show, and her white colleagues weren't for it, and they fired her the next day, literally. So I just want to say here and now, be listening and watching on what's going on in your political world. Watch and read for yourself. Look and learn for yourself. Don't be listening to these commentators trying to tell you something about these politicians and it's not correct. Be voting in your community. Be looking at what's going on in your area, in your local community, and where the money is going. Watch the money, because the money is more important than the person, especially when it comes to your community. Well, anyway, that's my segment of I Got Something to Say. I want to thank you for listening to that, because it's very important. Well, before we get out of here, before we let y'all go.
Hi guys, here's a self-love quote for this episode. To love yourself is to understand the depths of one's worthiness. Bye.
Bree, do you want to tell them where they can find you?
Yes, you can find me on Facebook at Sharita Edwards and on Instagram at Sharita_Edwards. That's it.
That's you?
That's it.
Well, for me, you can find me on all social media platforms, and I mean all of them, from TikTok, Twitter, or X, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook. X is Twitter. You see where she's not. She's not on that, right? You can find me on all that. Don't look at my OnlyFans and don't look for me on Pornhub, but find me at al.williamsforreal on all platforms. Girl, I was thinking about doing me a feet one and stuff like that, but I already started showing too much skin, so just keep paying me, y'all. Just keep subscribing to all of my platforms. But no, seriously, find me on al.williamsforreal on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. And if you want to find my business at the Link Agency, find my business at the Link Agency. We're always hiring. We always are looking for more content and social media specialists. So if you're out there and you're good at social media or building websites and stuff like that, hit me up. Find me. But anyway, find us on Convos with Rhea and Al on all podcasting platforms. You can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, all those platforms. Find us on there and reach out to us and say hey and leave us a review. And if you're watching us live on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, you can subscribe, you can like us, you can comment down below, and we will comment back to you. Have a question for us or something, we will hit you back up. But until the next time, peace.